everybody, DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Five Some News, baby. Today, I've released the American Life Farming preview from Lancey Boy. A2 Studios working on a TLX semi-trailer. SiiD Modding updates us on what he's been working on. PeterJ's Massey Ferguson 200 is almost ready. Matt26 is going out with a bang. Julian F. Modding's got an Allis Chalmers, but is it for all platforms? JHHG Modding has released a new John Deere update. VSR Modding have something new for us today. FS Modding announces what the trailer name is going to be. Calaruga Modding are doing a Blackout edition. Dutch Modding Inc. are working on an update to a mod that's over a year old. Hollycow Modding's putting new tires on his John Deere Windrow. Plus, Peter716 has a new map, but what is it? Let's check it out. Over the past few days, videos have been released showcasing Lancey Boy's next map, the American Life Farming. And this morning I released my first impressions of the map and a map tour. It is a huge open-styled American map based off the farmlands around Ohio here in the United States. It is a magnificent showcase of modding potential and expertise. It pushes the boundaries of what can actually be done in Farming Simulator 19. I'll leave a link in the description below and in the first pinned comment for you guys to check out my video on American Life Farming. Is it better than Stone Valley? I would have to say a resounding absolutely. Lots of you, myself included, love what A2 Studio does. He's got all kinds of mods, semi-trucks, a 2020 pickup, different trailers, and even a mower. But there's one thing that he has never made, and he's never put it in his repertoire, at least until now. David is now hard at work on his next mod, the X52, a full-size semi-trailer tipper to be used behind the TLX 9000 or Phoenix or whatever you want to pull it with. That way, you have a choice of using something different, or you can make your entire fleet TLX-styled equipment. He started modding this live last night over on his YouTube channel. You can find that live stream linked in the description below. SiiD Modding talks about some of the mods that he's working on, starting with the John Deere STS 6070 series. He says that he is preparing the combine to be available on consoles and is optimizing the mod to be more enjoyable and allow for more FPS when using it in-game. Next is the bi-rotor that we talked about a few days ago. He says that he's working on the configurations for it right now, including the gray tank, pipe, oversized signs, and the GPS. This mod is still a work in progress. Next up is the John Deere 9R, likely to be his most requested mod right now. He is working on model improvements, engine configurations, all the way from 480 horses all the way up to 691 buff horses. Oh man! He's also adding LSW wheels, a hook blade, rock box, weight configurations, a 3-point hitch, and PTO configurations. And lastly, his John Deere 9030 series. He's also getting model improvements for this, LSW wheels, interior fixes, and better stickers around the mod. All of these mods are being worked on right now for all platforms. Some are farther along than others, but they're all being worked on, and that's just awesome. PeterJ Modding says that his Massey Ferguson 200 Series 3-cylinder mod has been submitted for testing for all platforms, though it did fail testing the first time around. Naturally, his computer broke down in the meantime, but his computer is back up and running, and he's going to be adding 2 more configurations to the mod and then resubmitting it once they're complete. Matt26 says, we started with a Magnum, so we're going to end with one. This is a reference to his Case IH 7200 series, which originally released very early on in the Farming Simulator 19 lifecycle and quickly become one of the most downloaded mods, with almost 6,000 ratings on ModHub, and I've used it on a ton of Let's Plays. So, what is he finishing with? Well, as you can see here, this is the Case IH Magnum 310 CVX. This is equipped with a 310 horsepower engine, at least as it sits, and is a very popular row crop tractor in real life, so hopefully we will get to see some of those configurations. Matt26 is one of my favorite modders, and has 32 mods on the mod hub. That's insane. Might as well make it 33. Julian F is working on something new in the background while we wait on his new workhorse. This is the Allis Chalmers 8550. I'm not sure if this is something that's going to be for all platforms and rebranded, or possibly just a PC release for third-party sites and things like that. Regardless, Julian F always does a really good job, so I figured I'll let you guys know what he's up to, just in case. JHHG Modding has released his John Deere 1720 16-row and 12-row versions for PC players over on his Facebook page. These mods feature tons of detail, including Max-Emerge XP row units, closing wheel systems, wing weights, realistic sprayer effects from the row unit hoses, 4K textures, newer system ready, and more. As far as console players go, this mod should either be sitting with Giants awaiting testing for an update or almost ready to be sent off for testing. Your console version will be a more simplified version. It will not be 4K, but it should be here soon. Remember, this is going to be an update, not a new mod. VSR Modding are working on a new Auger wagon, but haven't said what the name will be yet. Very little is known about this mod, but we can see that there is at least a few color configurations and that they're working on the dirt and spec maps right now. Stay tuned for more info on this mod once it is announced. Yesterday, there was a mod in testing called the Lizard Strong 45000, and now we know exactly what this is. It's the new trailer from FS Modding. I've been calling it, I think, the Lizard Thunder Lightning, whatever it was. This is going to hold 45,000 liters of all bulk crop in game. It will have a few customization options, at least one that we know of will be colors, possibly more. If you want to get a closer look at this mod, check out FS Modding, linked in the description below. Did someone say blackout? Well, they must have, because Callaruga Modding is working on a black edition of the Camara RT16 Tipper trailer, which was just released for all platforms, by the way. I think it released this week or last week. They are currently working on the update to this trailer and want to know if there's anything else that you would like to see. Maybe there's a problem with it that you found that needs fixing. Check Callaruga Modding, link below, and let them know. Dutch Modding are also working on an update, this time to their Shockbutton Shed, which was released well over a year ago for all platforms on the Mod Hub. They have added a workshop trigger, improved the accessibility for the workshop since the floor is raised, cleaned up the mess in the back of the shed, and increased the opening and closing speed of the small door. They're also planning to add a light to the front side of the shed and make an extended, larger version as well. What do you guys think of this update? I know it's just a shed at the end of the day, I get it, but Dutch Modding Inc. always kills it and are some of the most realistic and detailed modders out there. Love it. It's been a little while since we've heard from Polycount Modding regarding their John Deere W200 series self-propelled mower, aka the John Deere Windrow. Well, he's working on a new version of tires for the mod and says to stay tuned for more information coming soon on the mod. This is also one of the most requested mods to date, myself included for this. I can't wait. So it's going to be very exciting to see the project coming to an end. And lastly today, Peter716, creator of Newbrook, Greenlands, and New Park Farms, looks like he's working on something new and says, I'll just leave this here. More information coming soon. That's an awful lot of wheat just chilling out there with a shed in the middle. That's crazy. I wonder what he's working on. Whatever it is, you know it's gonna be good. And you know my segue to the outro was gonna be good. JK, you know it was gonna be bad, and that's why you're here. Just like every episode of Farms News. Links to all topics discussed today can be found in the description below. There's no release dates for mods, myself nor anyone else knows when any mod is gonna be released. If I did not talk about something that you're interested in or curious about, hey DJ, where's that thing? Well, it just simply means that there's no new information at the time of recording this video on that thing. Please refer to previous episodes on the most current status of those projects, and make sure you stay tuned to the channel for up-to-date information on everything new going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that is going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it, hit subscribe to the channel if you're new, and join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. I will be taking tomorrow off. I have 2 videos pre-recorded ready for you guys. We have a Let's Play on Bucks County, plus I have a 3-hour recorded live stream that I did with Giants yesterday. I'm going to be releasing both of those tomorrow. No Farm Sim news, but that will return on Monday. I need a day off. All being said, I hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Nothing quirky or funny at the end. I just want to say thank you guys for supporting the channel over the past 3+ years. You guys are awesome.